Welcome to Monday everyone, welcome to a new weekly vlog, welcome also to March. I feel like February was like blink and you miss it, but today is the 1st of March and it has just gone 11 AM. Finn is having an early lunch. He's having chicken satay with some cucumber sticks today. On Mondays the routine that he's in is kind of pushed half an hour forward because his swimming lesson starts normally at the time that he wakes up from his nap, so we just move everything forward half an hour, which is why he's having an early lunch. I thought I'd film another weekly vlog this week. I really enjoyed filming little snippets of what I was getting up to every day last week, and although I'm doing some of the same things this week, I'm also doing a few different things as well. When Finn goes down for his nap in about an hour at 12 o'clock, the first thing I need to do is wash my hair, but then I feel like I just have a lot of life admin stuff to do, so I don't know if I'm going to film anything else today because I don't really have anything interesting going on, but I just wanted to say welcome to this weekly vlog, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning everyone, today is Tuesday, it is 8:28. I am just having my breakfast, which is just a smoothie, which is what I always have for breakfast. Finn has had his breakfast. This morning he had banana zucchini pancakes and he's just down here playing. He is going to go down for a nap in about an hour, and then when he wakes up we are going to head to play centre for the rest of the morning. If you watched my last week's weekly vlog, which there'll be a card to up above, I talked about how we hadn't signed up to play centre yet, but we were doing some like visits to see if we wanted to sign up. So this is one of the visits that I had booked in a while ago before Finn's schedule started to fill up. Now that I've signed him up for this baby sensory class, and he seems to really enjoy that, I'm starting to think that might be better than joining a play centre. The play centre that we're going to visit, it does have like a section of like toys and stuff for babies around his age, but a lot of the other kids there are quite a bit older, like 2 or 3, so they're like running around playing on swings, playing in like little cars, or like kicking a ball around and stuff, which is all stuff that he doesn't know how to do, obviously because he can't walk. And although I think it's good for him to still have interactions with older kids, I feel like it'll be more beneficial for him right now to be interacting with people around his age. We're still going to go and see this play centre because last time he had a lot of fun there, but he wasn't interacting with any of the other kids because of course they wanted to be like doing their own thing and not playing with a little baby. It is Wednesday, it is just gone 3:09. Finn had his baby sensory class this morning, he really enjoyed it. And then we pretty much just went home for him to have his lunch, have his big nap of the day, and now we have come out again because we have, well, I have a physio appointment. My hip started playing up, I want to say in like December time, and I finally decided that I should probably do something about it. I have come to the specific physio because when I first injured my hip back in December of 2012, this is where I came. I don't know why, but for whatever reason this is the physio that I came to. Just decided to come back to this physio because they had all of my records to like sort it out once and for all. But the annoying thing about this physio, it's literally on the other end of town, it's right out by the airport. On the way home it's also probably going to take even longer because I have a feeling like I'm going to get stuck in like the end of school traffic. So yeah, as you can tell, Finn is already wanting to get out of his car seat, so I'm not sure how it's going to go on the way home because he doesn't sleep in the afternoon now. So hopefully the fact that I bought him a lot of toys, I bought him a little teether thing, will keep him occupied during my physio appointment, which is only 20 minutes, and then also during the probably like hour journey home. Today is Thursday, Finn is just down for his morning nap, and when he wakes up, my friend Tylee, who if you watched last week's video you might have heard me mention is my friend. I work with her, but we're both currently on maternity leave. We catch up every week, normally on Tuesdays, but because I went to play centre this week we pushed it back to Thursday, so she is coming over along with 2 of our other old workmates to just have a really lovely morning tea. I was just thinking about it and I'm pretty sure the last time we were all in the same room was before Finn was even born. I've seen them all individually since then, but not all together, so it'll be really lovely to catch up. I have gotten out my teacups as well so we can have, you know, like fancy tea, and I've made brownies and banana chocolate chip muffins. This teacup is one that Nick got me, I think for my 24th birthday maybe, and then this is one that my parents got me for my 21st birthday, and then these 2 are actually ones from my grandma's china cupboard, and she is no longer with us, so I really love having something like this from her. I just think it's really special. These are the muffins. I'm just going to add a little bit of cinnamon sugar to the tops of them, and then for the brownies I'm just going to add some icing sugar to them as well. It is a couple of hours later, my friends have just left. Finn is down for his lunchtime nap. I'm just waiting for him to actually fall asleep. That was a really lovely and much needed catch up. with my friends. The weather has also turned around. It's like really lovely and sunny, and actually a little bit muggy outside, so I think this afternoon when Finn wakes up we might go for a walk around the neighbourhood, but I am going to spend this lunchtime, I was going to call it my lunch hour, which was quite funny, but I'm going to spend some time now dedicated to reading, because I feel like for a while there at the beginning of this year I went through a phase where I was like reading a lot of books, I was like really enjoying reading, and then I just fall out of the habit. In all honesty, it's probably because I started watching How to Get Away with Murder, and there's like 6 seasons of that, so like instead of going to bed early and reading my book, I would like stay up and watch an episode of that, and then when I hopped into bed I'd be like just gonna play on my phone or like go on Instagram or TikTok or something before I go to sleep. So I want to try and get back into the habit of reading. So I have a few books downloaded on my Kindle. I don't even remember what they are, but I think once I've just tidied up from my friends being over, I think I'm just gonna sit and read for a bit, which will be really nice. Why is it that when I got dressed and did my hair this morning and I looked in the mirror, I actually thought I looked okay, but then when I turn the camera on, I feel like my face looks like a full-on moon. Them the breaks, I guess. It is currently 9:43, and a little bit later on, once Finn has woken up from his nap, we are actually gonna go and meet Alan, who, if you have been like following other New Zealand YouTubers, you probably know Alan and Tara, formerly of Shop Style Concord, the YouTube channel. Alan now lives in Wellington and she lives really close to me, so we're actually going to go and catch up for a coffee, which will be nice, because I don't think I've seen her in person since 2014 perhaps, when like the last New Zealand YouTube meetup that I went to up in Auckland before Charlie and I moved to London. It has just gone 9 AM on Saturday. We have been up for a very long time this morning. Finn woke up almost like an hour earlier than he normally does, so yeah, I feel like I'm already pretty tired. I need to have a coffee. But on the flip side, I've just like had my second load of washing finish, and we are all ready to go, and we're about to go and run some errands. Definitely not very nice weather to be outside, but we've got to go and do a bunch of stuff because this evening we have some friends coming around to hang out, so I want to prep some food and get all that stuff done while Finn has his lunchtime nap, so it makes sense to go out and do all the errands now. I don't know why, but today has felt like a super hectic day, even though I was just talking about getting up early and like having so much more time today than I feel like we normally would. But yeah, today's been super busy. It is 12:30, Finn is asleep. I was halfway through making him some corn fritters, but then I realised that I didn't have any eggs. I used them all the other day. So Nick has just run to the supermarket to get me some eggs. I'm going to make them, or at least attempt to make them, in this little mini muffin tray. Finn's favourite food right now is definitely sweet corn. I normally just like cut the corn into like a bunch of different sections, and then he just like chews the whole thing. I think it's also probably like a good teether for him. We are going away for Easter, and I feel like these types of snacks that are like less messy than some of the other lunches that he normally has, having things like this will be really good, so that he can still have like a nutritious meal, but it's not going to be like super messy, so we're not having to like completely give him like a roadside bath or like change all of his clothes every time we stop to give him some food. While I'm waiting for Nick to come back with the eggs, I'm just eating my lunch, which I don't know if you can, there you go, it looks very flat. We have had HelloFresh this week because Nick had a free box from one of his friends, and one of the meals we had on Thursday, I think it was burgers, and we got like 4 servings so that we could have lunch the next day, but I instead of having like my burger bun the next day, I just like made a lettuce burger, so I'm eating that because they need to be eaten. And I've also just chopped up, I can show you without spilling them all, no I can't, a bunch of pita bread. We are all contributing different foods for when our friends come over tonight, and because I'm going to have the oven on anyway making Finn's corn and like egg cups, I figured I might as well make these like pita crisps because I think they're really yummy. So I just put a little bit of oil on like a quarter of a pita crisp with some rosemary and some salt, and then roast them just until they look a bit golden. It has now just gone 4 on Saturday. Pretty much as soon as I finished filming the clip talking about making Finn those corn fritters, he woke up, which is pretty annoying because he'd only slept for half an hour. So I don't know, I think he might be teething again because he's like drooling heaps, and it's kind of around the time that his like front 2 teeth are coming in. So I don't know, he was just having an off day. So I obviously went and like got him up, and then this afternoon he luckily was able to fall asleep because otherwise he would be super overtired tonight. He just had a 40-minute nap on me, which was great because I also had a little nap. I think I was even probably asleep before he was. So yeah, now I'm feeling refreshed and ready for a fun evening with our friends. I am going to end this video here because I actually want to get it up tomorrow. So when you see this, it will be like the week that's just gone that you've been watching. I will see you when I see you with another video. I do have a bunch more planned. I just need to get around to actually filming them. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you all later on. Bye.